Good morning, all empathic sensitive souls. Happy Wednesday. How has the week gone? I know it's only Wednesday. It's only been a couple days, but on Monday we drew the Gentle Gardener card. And it's funny because last week we drew the Rock Bottom card, and it is you think you're at rock bottom and everybody's dumping on you, but maybe you're being planted and it's time to grow, and now it's time to garden. Be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. What thoughts and ideas are you putting out into the world? And how is that reflecting back to you? I find it really difficult at work because work is chaotic at best. And I have found that by doing the deep inner healing, healing my inner child, healing the old wounds from the past, because our nervous system carries them. It's like damage to a tree limb. The damage is always there. The tree grows around it, but the damage has been done. And working on healing that lets me stand up to the bullies. Lets me be okay with being me, being authentically me, not listening to the drama and the gossip. And when that starts coming at me, I nip it in the bud. Instead of replying and responding, it's, what do you mean you don't understand? What do you mean you have a problem with that? Explain it to me. And they don't want to explain it. They want you to co-miserate with them. How's that for a new word? Co-miserate. They want you to be miserable also. They want you to point fingers and find misery within others. And I stop and I ask them why. And they don't want that. They don't like that. So now they don't send me those snarky emails or wah, wah, wah when they call me. Well, why is she doing that? I don't understand. Because X, Y, and Z happened and the thought process was this. Well, that just doesn't make sense. Well, not to you. You're not here. It makes sense to us because we're sitting here doing the work. Well, they should know better. Could be. Did you talk to them about it? Well, no. Well, then what's the problem? But I couldn't stand up to them, and I couldn't do that until I worked on my own self-worth. Till I worked on feeling good enough about myself that their blah didn't affect me. And it's hard. It's really hard. So being my own gentle gardener, watching my own thoughts and what I say and how I say it, it is a work in progress. Now, there are times where I'll go into a coworker and just be like, oh, can you believe it? Oh, I can't believe they said that. I can't believe they acted this way. I don't understand. And sometimes that's just because I'm bored. There's not much going on. I have time to contemplate. And part of it is I am trying to understand the reasons behind the actions. And a lot of times I need to talk out loud or discuss with someone what I think the motivators are. Now, do I catch myself gossiping and complaining about other people? Yes, I do. I'm human. And I'm really trying to nip that in the bud and not do that anymore. So what are you gardening? Are you gardening your thoughts? Are you gardening your energy? Because all of our energy fields collide with each other all day. And are you gardening yours enough that when a storm rolls through, your energy field protects your inner thoughts and your inner soul, your inner garden, that even though there may be times where things are blah, you're not drawn into the chaos. Are you aware of your thoughts? And what is their quality? Believe in limitless possibility and you will see miracles unfold. And I have been trying to do that with my coworkers, and I'm starting to see some shifts and adjustments in the attitudes. And it takes a long time because a lot of things don't grow fast. Look at the oak tree. It takes a long time to make the mighty oak tree. But the more positivity I can put into it, the more I water it and feed it good, healthy food, energy, the better results we get. So when I get up in the morning, it's a great day to have a great day. Instead of laying there in misery and complaining about how much I hurt and it's cold in the house and why isn't my furnace running and it's raining out again, which we need the rain, so it's a good thing, but it's cold and it's miserable out. But I don't have to be cold and miserable inside, and I don't have to create the environment around me at work to be cold and miserable. I always try to find something funny and giggly to talk about at work. And sometimes it's my own, like, oh, can you believe I did this? Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? And I laugh because instead of getting mad and reprimanding myself or having others reprimand me, I laugh at it because I find it funny because I am human and we all make mistakes. I'm not a machine. If you want perfection, program a machine to do it. You haven't done that yet, so obviously you still need me with all of my faults. And it's hard, and I know it's hard, but the more you work on your inner healing, the more you go back to what emotions am I carrying and how are they making me feel stuck, that I can't move forward, I can't move beyond this point. Every time somebody does X, Y, and Z, I react this way. Well, why do I react that way? It's my nervous system trying to keep me safe. It's learned behavior. And it's not, a lot of it's not even conscious behavior. It's, this is how I react because Lord knows what happened in my past. But that's, my body was taught to react this way. And that can be redirected and shifted so your body can learn to react a different way. I tell myself every day on the way to work, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe to feel my emotions. I am safe to, do I need to sink into them? No, I can release and let them go. It is safe for me. I am safe. My energy is safe. I picture a bubble of protection around me that others' energy will not get into me, will stay, and I can operate from a space of safety. And a lot of times you have to give yourself permission to feel safe. Because when we don't feel safe, we don't feel seen, we don't feel heard, when we're stuck in that fight, flight, freeze, fawn moment, it's really hard on our nervous system to relax out enough to feel safe. But what you say out loud on the way to work, in the mirror in the morning, has a huge impact on how you feel. It's a good day to have a good day. It's a great day to have a great day. Yeah, it's cold and rainy, but I'm okay with that because then I get to wear my sweaters, and I really love wearing my fuzzy sweaters. Now, come the summer, I have to take a sweater with me because I don't know what it's like at work. The temperature's up, down, all around. Sometimes I have to open up the window because it's so cold in the office, and yesterday I had to put my heater back on. But I need to feel safe. And I tell myself I am safe. I've got this. I can handle whatever comes my way. I can breathe in and release it. Hopefully that helps. Be a gentle gardener with your thoughts and your emotions. And if you ever need help, If you need to get to that point where you feel safe enough that you can stand in your own true self, let me know. As an intuitive emotional healer, that's what I do. I help people move through and navigate the emotions so that stranglehold and feeling stuck starts to dissipate and you can start to feel more authentically you. You're not stuck feeling, ugh, it's never gonna change. When you start to change your energy, things do change around you because the energy is different. Hopefully this helps. Let me know if you need help. I'm here. Drop me a comment, send me an email, message me. Let me know how I can be of service to you. Have a fantastic Wednesday, and I will hop back in on Friday. Bye for now, everyone.